I'm not gonna say those words. Yeah, they were saying that everything was, the lurkers and boilers and everything that you saw in the last set were coming from, last couple sets, were coming from, the sewers. Now, I did have a, since I'm here and I have this situation to talk about whatever it is that I want while you watch me continue on in the game where there's no audio, I can start on a little rant. And I'm going to talk yeah, and this guy's glitched over there. He's kind of stuck trying to look for me, and I'm like, oh, I can shoot you. I can shoot you. And I do hit him a couple times, and he's like, oh. I was like, oh, great. Now he knows where I am, huh? Yeah, come at me, bro. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And it's like, oh, no, he's right there. He's right there. Oh, dear Lord. That actually did startle me, too. I was like, ha, that is not expecting that. Then they jumped down, and I was like, oh, okay, so all that trying to get up there was useless. And O'Neill is missing. Of course he is. His tracker's moving with that thing. What thing? And, okay, now we're at our next clip. Of course, I'm now, like, a little bit ahead of time from you guys now, but either way, you can see that Reed and Bella, are not getting along right now because Reed is the superior officer, and Reed is trying to say, let's not go find O'Neill. Or no, that's Bella, actually. No, Bella was the one who wanted to go get O'Neill because they had a thing. But Reed said no because she thinks it's pointless. So now we're gonna go back outside and we're gonna go find it. We're gonna go find O'Neill and the big giant alien. No one's stopping you from going back because Reed did not want to go out. So my little rant was about the boilers that you see in episode 13 and 14, I think. The thing is I've had some issues agreeing with the boilers is the fact that they're blind. Aliens, xenomorph in general, do not have eyes. They sense vibrations in everything. Yep, there's the giant monster, but he's impervious to bullets, which is not something that came into my mind, and I died. And I got trophy killed by this monster tank. And I was like, oh, dear Lord, here we go, doing this. And then I finally realized that it's impervious to bullets, and you have to just run away from it. Anyway, back to the boilers. So, and they sense vibrations. And they also sense through heat signature, life signature. And that is how they got their vision. That's why they have this weird freaky vision. Is because, no, they sense pheromones. And that's how they do things. And I was like, oh yeah, you have to go under that tunnel and it won't chase you there. Oh dear Lord, there are aliens right there. But then my friend, Chris, who is a friend of mine, Amanda's brother, he is not a big fan of this game at all. He disses it like none other, and it kind of upsets me that he does that, because he compares it to the old Alien games and not as a game in its own little way. Because that's what it was meant to be, and he was upset because he knew that this game was in the making for about a good 6 years, and it comes out like this. The AIs aren't very good, and all that other great stuff. The multiplayer, according to him, is not very good. The gameplay, the story, its own little thing isn't very good according to him. But you know what? You gotta give a game a chance, and you really gotta, like, pretend that you like it to come up with good things, with good qualities about a game. Here I was debating about why I should even go down there, because it made no sense. Sorry about that if you see me talking funny right now. It's because I had to stop interruptions and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, he dislikes the game and all that stuff. And oh yeah, at that point I was like, I don't want to go down there. I just don't want to. But I went down anyway, and now I'm shooting aliens. But anyway, so the main point of my rant is that he believes that when the boilers were coming around, the game developers had decided that there was a nuclear explosion, because there was an explosion in that area. And they said that the radioactivity in that area caused those specific type of aliens down there. Oh yeah, that was the big alien that I didn't realize was going to be down there. And this is when you figure out they have to get into Powerloader. and fight the alien. So you have to use the Powerloader to kill this alien, and it took me a very long time to figure this out. In this case, you will be watching me as I chat with you for half an hour in about 10-15 minute sets. So, yeah, good thing, good details. Yay, and so he said, yeah, that the radioactivity caused the boilers, certain aliens specifically, to get swelts that make them look the way they did and behave oddly and differently than they did, and it caused them to lose their ability to sense pheromones. And so they couldn't actually see, but they could still hear. Now, to me, yeah, that would make sense, but maybe I missed that part of the story. But I don't think that's true. I think it's because when I was watching the reviews from the game developers, they said themselves that they were coming up with new aliens because even in the movies, there were different aliens. But most of the time when you actually encountered the aliens one-on-one, it was the drones. And yeah, there were runners, and there were Predalians, and there were Praetorians, and then there was the Queen. But there wasn't really anything else after that for a while. Um, and that's what they added in the old AVP games. Um, I was lagging immensely. And then I was like, oh, okay, so here, come at me, bro. I'm going to take you out. And he hits me very hardly. Very hard. I punch him in the face, and this is how it goes. You're supposed to actually just punch this alien without getting too close, otherwise he's going to get you like that, and he's going to take out your HP. It takes me a while to finally figure this out. And you have to keep your distance, and you have to punch the alien at a distance. And then you come up with these like little cutscene, trophy attacks that will signify that you have hit him hard, and you have to do it like 3 times, like that. You have to do that 3 times, but you can't do that until you've punched him enough times. It took me a while to figure out, but hey, it ended up working. I do die eventually. I can't remember how many times. Anyway, and so I don't know if I should say that I agree with the fact that that happened because the game developers said themselves that they were just coming up with new aliens. Now, this guy here, this one that we're looking at now, see, that was the second time. Unfortunately, I am so low on health that you can tell that I probably am not going to get to the third, because I get too close, and there you go. There was my first death fighting against him. And I actually don't know what that guy is called. Somebody can put it in the comments below, and you can let me know. Feel free. I'm open to anything. So, that's how I feel. I mean, like, the aliens that we've seen so far, the lurkers, that's kind of like a different way of calling them the runners. The drones in this game are actually called soldiers, which I disagree with. I don't think they should have changed the name from the old ways, but then again, I have to remind myself that this game was meant to be its own thing. It was meant to be its own thing. It takes place completely different times than all the other games before. And this one takes place at a specific time to tell you a specific story. But still making it, a Marine versus aliens type of game. And this is one where they take out the predators because you hadn't gotten that far yet. So yeah. What kind of confuses me as I'm punching this alien in the face, I realize that those O'Neill, because we find O'Neill. There's the first trophy kill, or trophy hit, I guess you can call it. O'Neill, Reed, and Bella. Since we found O'Neill in there, they're shooting the alien when they have just told us that it's impervious to bullets. Yet they're shooting it as if it's gonna help anything. I don't know details. I don't know. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I will announce, I guess, that eventually I am going to, after I'm done with this entire LP, I'm going to come up with my own review, because there's a lot of biased reviews about this game, and that's why there's the second trophy hit. Can I make it to the third one in this round? I don't know. I don't remember, actually. Literally, I don't remember. It's been like 3, 4, 5 days since I last looked at this, because I was so frustrated with the fact that the audio went missing. And then I was thinking, can I punch the little aliens? But then again, I should have probably paid more attention to this guy. You can tell I'm beating him up pretty good. I mean, look at that. He's like got his acid blood all over. I'm surprised that his acid blood isn't doing anything to the Powerloader, considering it's made of metal. I was like, come here, little ones, I'll smush you. Oh no, you hit me. Oh, did I die? Yep, I died. God freaking dang it.